Go.
Imagine being able to be transported back in time and remembering everything, like how you were doing, where you were, and even how you felt. This can all be achieved within the world of music. While music serves as entertainment, it is much more than just a catchy tune. Music has a deep connection to memory, shaping the way we recall past events and experiences, even influencing how we experience new ones. Music is not just a form of pleasure, but a significant trigger for memory formation, emotional recollection, and personal identity. The stimulus mainly consisted of articles about memory, nostalgia, and Alzheimer's disease. These components of memory and nostalgia, from false nostalgia and soledad, reminded me of a realization I recently had. On road trips with my family throughout my youth, my parents used to always play 80s music from their childhood and from college. Although I was on my phone and watching movies, I still heard this music subconsciously. Recently, I've gotten more and more into this type of music, and it surprised me, seeing as everyone else my age mainly listened to rap. I wonder what the reason behind this is, that every time I listen to this music, I'm transported back into my parents' car. Naturally, I want to know the connection here, so I did my research. First, let's consider how music involuntarily triggers memories. Neuroscientist Toder explains that music is deeply embedded in the brain's neural connections and has been used for psychological enrichment for centuries. Music evoked autobiographical memories, as Jabowski from Durham University states, happen simultaneously. You don't actively try to remember an event, but when a familiar song plays, the memories flood back. Think about Billy Joel's "We Didn't Start the Fire." While it may seem like just a fast-paced song with some random names, it actually brings back historical events and figures back to life, making them more memorable. Similarly, Maroon 5's "Memories" is an emotional tribute that helps listeners recall lost loved ones. When listeners sing along with the songs, they not only feel the melody and excitement of the song, but also the memories of historical people and events are evoked. This natural association between music and memory proves that music does more than entertain. It preserves history and personal experiences. Beyond triggering old events, music helps us create new ones. Jung, a neuropsychologist, found that emotions enhance memory formation, and because music evokes strong emotions, it helps solidify memories. For example, if a couple has a special song that was played on their wedding day, hearing that song years later can bring back the joy and excitement of that moment. The same applies to music from our childhood. Songs associated with certain times in our lives become embedded in our memory. This is why music is used in medical settings. Research from the University of Southern California found that patients who listened to classical music before stressful procedures had lower anxiety and pain levels. Music's ability to calm the mind and improve focus is also why many students listen to instrumental or classical music while they're studying. Not only does it help us recall memories, it also plays an active role in the formation of memories. Second, music does not just trigger personal memories, it also evokes this collective sense of nostalgia. As Paredes discussed in Soledad, memory circuits in the brain allow people to relive historical and cultural moments. People often associate music with simpler or happier times, especially in their youth, which is close to what I mentioned in my realization earlier. We associate youth with freedom and simplicity, which brings joy to our mind while listening to nostalgic music. Levinton, a cognitive psychologist, emphasizes just how powerful this nostalgia can be. In his book, he describes how a 92-year-old man in near catatonic state became excited and engaged when he heard music from his youth. If music can reach someone in such a devastating condition, imagine the influence it has on all of us. Nostalgic music can provide comfort, continuity, and even a means of coping with change. Some may argue that people enjoy music purely for its sound, or not its connection to memory. Boardman, a researcher in positive psychology, states that listening to our favorite song releases dopamine, the brain's chemical for pleasure. This suggests that people listen to music simply because it makes them feel good, independent of memory. However, while music does bring pleasure, its emotional impact is often rooted in nostalgia. Studies on false nostalgia show that people tend to idealize their past, believing life was better when they were younger. Since music is linked to memories, people often mistakenly think that the music itself is making them happy, when in reality it is the memories associated with it. This supports the idea that music and memory are inseparable. Music is not just about melodies or entertainment. It is a powerful force that shapes our memories and identities. It involuntarily triggers recollections of past experiences, helps solidify new memories, and evokes deep nostalgia. The songs we listen to throughout our lives become embedded in our identity, influencing our emotions and sense of self. Whether through historical references that we start the fire, or personal connections in memories, or the comforting sounds of our childhood favorites, music is an essential part of the human experience. So next time you hear a song from your past, take a moment to appreciate the memories it brings back. Music is not just a sound. It is a bridge to our history, emotions, and personal stories. This is my big one.